I am Shoma Bandyopadhyay, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department of MCKV Institute of Engineering, Lilua, Howrah. Today I shall discuss about two-dimensional arrays in C. So far we have discussed array in class which has one dimension. C also supports array with multi-dimension. Basically, this multidimensional array is array of arrays. The simplest form of the multidimensional array is the two-dimensional array. The two-dimensional array is called matrix. First of all, we shall discuss the basic form of declaring two-dimensional array. You have to specify the data type, the name of the array, and within square brackets we have to specify the size, where x and y represent the size. Next, we shall discuss how to visualize the two-dimensional array. We can recall the multidimensional array is an array of arrays. Here int is the data type, error is the name of the array, and 5 is the size of the array. That means you have to specify the data type, the name of the array, and the size. You imagine a one-dimensional array as a single row with multiple blocks, and the number of blocks basically equals to the size of the array we have mentioned. If the size is 5, that means the number of block is 5. Now, if we add more dimension to it, it will become two-dimensional array. As int error within third bracket 4. Now, if we add more dimension to it, it becomes two-dimensional array. As like this. 4 such one-way array which consists of 5 blocks each. They are quite far away. When we combine it, it forms a matrix and the size of the matrix is 4 cross 5. It consists of 4 rows and 5 columns. Basically, the two-dimensional array is a matrix. This is the way how we can visualize a two-dimensional matrix. This array consists of 4 cross 5, that is 20 elements. First size means the number of rows. So here 4 is the number of rows. So here 4 is the number of rows and 5 is the number of column. So the size of the array is number of rows multiplied by number of columns, that means 20. So the array is capable of storing 20 elements. If we assume that the size of one element is 2 byte, then we can say that the size of the array is 20 into 2, that is 40 byte. Next, we shall discuss how to initialize the two-dimensional array. First method, we can initialize the two-dimensional array by simply mentioning the elements inside the curly braces. Int a 2, 3, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So, now the elements are stored in the array. First element is stored at location 0, 0. Second element is stored at location 0, 1. Third element is stored at location 0, 2. Fourth element is stored at location 1, 0. Fifth element is stored at location 1, 1. And sixth element is stored at location 1, 2. There is another method of initialization. This depicts the row 1 and this depicts the row 2. Now let's talk about how we can access two-dimensional array elements. We can access the elements using row index and column index. For example, we can access elements stored in 0th row and 0th column. We have to specify the row index by 0 and column index by 0. Suppose we want to access the first row and first column element, that means 50. We have to specify the row index by 1 and column index by 1. Now let's learn how to print the two-dimensional array. We can print single dimensional array using single for loop. Two-dimensional array elements can be printed using nested for loop. Initially, we shall initialize I equal to 0 and we have to check whether I less than 2 or not. Yes, I less than 2 when I equal to 0. Therefore, we come inside the for loop. Then we get j equal to 0. So we check whether j less than 3. Now j equal to 0. That means j less than 3. So again the condition is satisfied and it will print A00. Therefore, this element will be printed on the screen. Now j is incremented by 1 and j becomes 1. Now again the condition is satisfied and it will print A01. That means the 0th row and first column element. Now j is incremented by 1. J equal to 2. 2 less than 3. Again the condition is satisfied. Therefore, it will print the element stored in 0th row and second column. Now j becomes 3. J is not less than 3 now. So the condition is not satisfied. So it comes outside the for loop. Then the value of I will be incremented. Now the value of I becomes 1. It is less than 2. So the condition is satisfied and it will go inside the for loop and they will again be initialized as 0. Now j less than 3 as 0 less than 3. The condition is satisfied. Therefore, it will print the element having row index 1 and column index 0. Next, again j is incremented by 1. J becomes 1. 1 less than 3. Now the condition is again satisfied. So it will print the element of row index 1 and column index 1. Again j is incremented by 1 and j becomes 2. When j is 2, the condition is again satisfied as 2 less than 3. So it will print the element 60. So j will increment again and becomes 3. Now the condition is not satisfied. Hence it will come outside this loop and now again I will be incremented. So the value of I will become 2. I is not less than 2. So the condition is not satisfied. Therefore, it will come outside this for loop now and the program initialize. Therefore, it will come outside this for loop and the program initiates its execution. Therefore, the final output is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So, today we have learned how to declare the array and define the two-dimensional array, how to visualize the two-dimensional array, how to initialize the two-dimensional array, how to access two-dimensional array elements, and how to print the two-dimensional array elements. Thank you so much.